A St. Paul man will serve a life sentence for the murder of his wife. Nick Fergus received his sentence just within the last few hours. Lou Raguse was in the courtroom at the time and joins us live now from St. Paul. Lou?
Julie, this hearing today was 13 years in the making for the family of Heidi Firkus. They received some peace today. Meantime, Nick Firkus had dozens of supporters here as well who still think he's innocent.
The load is lighter knowing the fight for the truth of her story has been won.
Heidi Firkus' brother Peter, at the sentencing hearing for his sister's killer, her husband Nick Firkus, speaks of the freedom the jury's guilty verdict has brought their family. The 2010 murder case started with a 911 call from Heidi.
Someone's trying to break into my house.
Then a gunshot and scream, and the phone goes dead.
Well, I don't know where she went there.
A minute later, Nick calls 911.
My wife she's dead. I need someone here now.
His story, that an intruder grabbed his gun and they struggled.
I think he was a black guy with a dark hooded sweatshirt that was drawn. If I remember right, it was drawn up pretty tight.
Firkus claiming he caused the gun to go off, killing Heidi. A second shot grazing himself. And Firkus was free for 11 years, remarried, and had kids before he was finally charged with murder. At his trial, prosecutors showed how his story didn't make sense. Nothing disturbed on the table next to the alleged struggle. No sound of that struggle on Heidi's 911 call. And evidence that Nick kept secret from Heidi their financial struggles, including the fact they were about to get locked out of their unpacked, foreclosed home the very next day.
Because of Nick Firkus, I never get to see my friend again.
At Firkus' sentencing hearing, life in prison without parole was mandatory. But he admits nothing.
While I understand the jury's verdict and the sentence you must give, I do maintain and will maintain to my dying breath my innocence of this crime.
Judge Leonardo Castro noted there are no winners, but Heidi's family says they feel free to think and dream about better things.
But that was Heidi, and we all went along with it.
So at the hearing today, Judge Leo Castro saying that he was bothered by the fact it took so many years to finally file these charges against Nick Firkus, but he also said that Firkus received more than a fair trial.